Hi, I'm Kelly. Today is Sunday, August 17th, 2025, and my weight is exactly 233, which means I've lost a whopping zero point 0.2 pounds since last Sunday. Wee. It's still lost, so that's still a win, you know. Uh, Naturally, I wish it was more, but every now and then this happens. It's never as smooth as you'd like it to be. Interesting thing I found is when I first started this weight loss journey back in February last year, 2024, I just had a regular digital scale, just something with numbers big enough I could read them without my glasses on. And then I got a new scale just a few months ago that has an app attached to it, so that you can track your weight, on this app. And I switched from weighing myself once a week to weighing myself every day, but with the strong caveat that I only count Sundays. I only count once a week as my official weight, because otherwise I'd go nuts. I never dreamed that my weight could fluctuate so much from one day to the next. I mean, earlier this week, my weight went down to 230 for one glorious day. Actually, it was 230.6, and then the next day it went right back up again, So that was discouraging, but it's not the end of the world. I don't know why my weight bounces so much from one day to another, because my food intake is not that different. But I've learned not to panic, because whenever I go up, it goes down again within another day or two, especially if it's a big jump one way or the other. I've also, since I've switched from high carb, from low carb to low fat, I started tracking my food on an app, and calories and macros and stuff like that. Not really so much to limit myself as just to see if I could figure out any trends. There were a couple things that surprised me. Intellectually, I know that two things can appear to be the same size and yet be way different in the amount of total calories. I know that intellectually, but somehow punching in the numbers and getting the feedback is like, oh shit, I didn't realize it was that much. It drives it home for you. So, I feel like it's been educating me a little bit. And so some days I plug in, okay, this is what I'm in the mood to eat for lunch. What should I eat for dinner if I want to, keep it in reasonable bounds. It's like working a puzzle, see how the pieces fit together best. And another thing that helped, tracking my food helped me figure out, was that I had a few nights in a row where I was getting really hungry later on at night, like a couple hours after dinner, when I shouldn't have been, when I normally don't, because I don't normally do that. And I decided, okay, the low fat's gotten a little too low. Maybe I need to bounce it up just a little bit. And so I added in some chia seeds and some flax seeds. And that's all it took, was a couple of spoonfuls of those added to my smoothie, and the problem was solved. Yay! And this is one of the differences between this time and all the other times I try to lose weight, is working the problem, seeing how the puzzle pieces fit. And that's my in general attitude, instead of just beating myself up for, how'd you let yourself get this bad to begin with, and oh, you're not really going to be able to do this, don't you know that? This has been generally a more positive outlook this time around, and I don't know why this time is different, but I'm grateful for it because it's made things easier on me, to not feel like I'm half a step away from another round of self-sabotage, at least where the weight is concerned. And I'm not making any claims for any other part of my life, but progress, I'm not the hare, I'm the pokey little turtle, but I'm getting there, and I hope you do too, and I hope this helps. Bye.